What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Morning Edge Dead Prez Picks, joined by my man Ricky Bobby Betts. We're going to give you our four best bets today. Another big day yesterday, 3-1 on the show, so looking to run it back and continue the momentum. JT, we're going to start with your two best bets tonight on the ice.
All right. So the first thing I'm going with here today is the same game parlay. I haven't been doing those too often on the show here, and it's not going to become a too regular of a thing, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to put money on this game today. The total's already set at over 7. First period over, I'm already seeing it at about 185 for good reason with this type of stuff. So when I bet these same game parlays of the first period 1.5 and the over 5.5, if you know what you're betting on, you're pretty much just betting on the first period because that establishes everything else for the game. If you can leave that first period with your 2 goals at a minimum, take as many as you can, 3, 4, 5, please. But as long as you have that 2 through that first period, that threshold of covering that 5.5 is pretty freaking easy whenever 2 really good squads play. It's cashed a ridiculous amount in the season for us. So I love running that same game parlay setup, and I just think the juice is going to get worse. So I'm going to put that out now. Other one, Carolina team total over 3.5. This is actually a game that I think can go over in general. But if you look at like the matchup history and stuff, Buffalo actually plays Carolina pretty well. And they're just one of those teams that tends to sneak a few by them. I think they can. But I just, regardless of what happens, Carolina's been putting up 4+ against them. They haven't really had a too dominant of a showing in a while. They're due for it. It'll be nice for them to play a team that, isn't coming in against their throats. They've taken on Washington and Minnesota, quite a few really good squads lately. This is a good game for them to go out there and be the better team on the ice, which I think they do tonight.
Alrighty, love it. Let's get to my 2 NBA bets. So huge slate tonight, guys. Coming off a sweep yesterday, going to try and run it back. I'm going to kick us off with a team total under with the Pacers. So they play my Sixers tonight. They're averaging about 111 a game in that range, but the numbers are skewed here because a lot of that damage was done when they were, playing at full strength, when they had Brogdon out there, the Sabonis days before he was moved. Miles Turner. This is not the typical Pacers team that you're currently seeing. They have some guys that are in the rotation that I'm sure a lot of you wouldn't even know who they are. Justin Anderson's one that comes to mind. I thought he was out of the league. He gets a lot of time here for the Pacers. They're just not a very talented offensive team. Philly's a very good defense. They're allowing 106.8 per game, so well under this number here. I just don't see a way that they get there tonight. I think Philly's going to be very focused. They're jockeying for playoff position at the moment, so I expect a full effort defensively. I don't see how they sneak over this number that is at minus 124. Some places it's minus one. It's at 111.5. A little bit less juice. I still like it there, obviously, if your book has it there. And then I'm going to go to Utah. I'm going to take them at -5. Huge game for the Jazz tonight. All of a sudden, they're trying to avoid a play-in game, which is kind of crazy, but the Clippers are creeping up a game and a half behind them. They need to win this game. They play Memphis tonight. Obviously, Memphis has been great without Ja, but they're still, I always say this, they're not nearly as good of a team without Ja. So it's still going to be one of those games where Utah needs to be focused. They've been on a little bit of a cold stretch or having trouble closing out games. So I think they come focused tonight, and I think they get a big win here. I think the line's telling the tale here all the way up at 5. If it was like 1.5 or 2, I would lean the other way. But the way this line is, I think it's a Jazz screamer. So those are our 4 best bets. As always, if you want to parlay those things, we were close last night. Where if the Bruins got one more goal, JT, we would have had another.
That's on me, guys. I messed up last night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the Bruins' fault, not yours.
Tonight, though.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
The best thing about it is we get another chance to do it today.
We get another chance.
What do we have? 2 already?
Yeah, we got a couple. Yeah, we were going for the hat trick last night, but
we're getting number 3 tonight.
Yeah, there we go. We'll go get it tonight.
Let's do it, guys. All right. Good luck to everyone who tails, not only on your own bets, but ours as well. Let's keep making money like we have been. Thanks as always. Me and Matt appreciate it. Let's have some fun today, guys.
Alrighty. See you guys tomorrow.